Something that the story is trying to do is force on us a palette of gray that so many of the characters and the situations in the story are begging for non-binary judgment. Right? Like it's not black or white, it's not right or wrong, that there's a spectrum, and it elicits a kind of empathy, maybe, or compassion. I think that's something that Brad does very well. And I think having watched the show, I thought that delivered on it in a powerful way. Obviously, family is a huge theme of this show. Faith is a big theme of this show. It's, kind of fascinating to me.
I was interested in a guy that had a faith, and then everything he held as kind of truth in his life has been called into question in the wake of a tragedy. I felt like it allowed me to ask some meaningful questions in the throes of a crime genre. So I started with Tom Brandis, and then I talked to one of my technical advisors, a chief of police in Easttown, actually, and he had mentioned to me trash collectors and mailmen. They're people that know a lot about you. They come through your neighborhood once, twice a week, and they know a lot about your life, what you're eating, your bills. And they're completely invisible. That really resonated in terms of Robbie as a character, in that as a criminal, he could be invisible in some way. And as a human being, he felt unseen in a way. And so I liked those two ideas, and I just had to figure out how to tell a story that included both of them.
Tom is obviously the one struggling with his faith, but I always loved when I was working on the script that there's multiple references to Robbie saying everything happens for a reason, which is ultimately just an expression of faith. So Robbie, who later says he doesn't believe in God, in some ways is demonstrating a greater faith than Tom, who is a priest.